Hi guys. It's been one of those mornings already. Trying to bite my tongue, trying to keep my cool. One person if I see today, and I might just tell them where to go. And then the doctor, I said something about my wife was to the doctor last week. Never heard nothing back on the results. Well, I called for her today, and they finally called back, and they said the cyst that she had is gone, but now she's got a new one on the other side. Well, since she's getting so many cysts, that she's supposed to cut out the sugars and carbohydrates, and that should cure that problem. I kind of went off on the nurse because I'm like, you guys are missing something. My wife is to the point where she can barely walk. She's hurting all the time. She's got this pain in her gut that never goes away. I said, you guys are missing something. Something is being missed. So I said some other stuff that's personal. And she says, well, I'll talk with the doctor again. I said, somebody is missing something. She should not be in the pain that she is. And another person in a public place jumped me about that computer desk. I'm just like, oh. Then started telling me what to get rid of and what I should eat. Oh. But anyway, enough with that crap. So, I tell you, I've been trying to keep these boards in order for this gun cabinet, because I've got everything numbered, and what's supposed to happen is, if I can slide this down without it falling apart. Anyway, I'll hold this. When I route this, see the numbers, I got special router bits that'll put a 22.5 degree miter on that, so when that's done, that's going to look like one solid board. And then when I was laying this out, as this goes around, I'll move this. As this goes around, see there, that was matched. I've got these, so it's all going to follow around. Well, when I started laying this out, I almost had the boards flip-flopped, because I was like, well, wait a second here. And you definitely got to keep your head in the game here. I'm dry fitting these because I got to put the grooves in. And one of these panels, I'm going to take my flush trim router bit and take the edge off for the door opening. That's a design change that I'm doing now, so that I need to know how far to run that. Come on. Come on, be nice. Here, just a second, I don't want to drop that. This stage in the game. Okay, I'll flip this one over so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay. See, the glass gets held in with this a rubber stripping that goes in there. So I got to run a groove up here. If I run that groove all the way down through and not care, then I lose a glue surface. So I just need the mark to where I can run in, then I got more glue surface in these corners. And this one's a 5-inch top, and that one's a 4-inch bottom, so. And before, yeah, I'll leave that. So I got, and here's the slot cutter. It's got 3 carbide teeth on there that cut the groove, so yeah, that's gonna, then I gotta get 7 pieces of glass. The 8th one will be an oddball for the door. Yeah, so yeah, that guy kind of upset me, so I'm kind of just, I gotta get projects done. I'm working on everything. I've got 4 projects going at once. I just tell you, some people just need to learn to shut their mouth. And when I had my food in my hand, I mean, I'm figuring out my diabetes. I'm figuring out what I can eat and what I can't and how much. When he told me, I had 2 sausage, eggs, biscuits this morning. And on days that I do that, my numbers stay really freaking good. He's like, oh, put one of those back. Oh, he got under my skin. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just... But anyway, here's another little thing. Now that the top's on, I can show you what it looks like. These little chests. I made a bunch of those for a guy. I haven't got it hinged yet. And I got more of this. I guess one of the grandkids or somebody flopped the lid open and didn't hold on to it. Well, can't blame the grandkid, because the guy that I made these for was going to put chains in those to keep the lids from going open too far, and guess he didn't do that part. So I found some glass in my basement that I'm going to clean up, and I got some projects I'm going to make out of that. I'm thinking about doing a little glass shelf thing and for knickknacks, and air compressor I got to finish fixing for a guy. I got to put a new pressure switch in. So I guess I want to keep my head into the woodworking today. Try to. Furnace is working good. I really don't want to see my heat bill, but I tell you, I get these 4 projects done, and if there's any money, I am taking off for a while. So, all right, well, we'll get back to the woodworking, and I guess I need to turn into a bear. Everybody calls me sea bear or bear. Maybe I'm going to have to start growling like a bear. You poke the bear. This bear's been poked too many times. I guess it's time I'm going to start growling back. I am so... never. All right, I'll shut up. I want to make some sawdust, and maybe I'll get out of this mood. All right. Well, here's kind of the jig I come up. I've got 3 glued together right now. There's the start. Yeah. I got 3 glued together now, working on the 4th one, then I'll be out of clamps. Got all my routering done for this assembly. Then I can run them through my surface sander, get them flat, and then come back, set up the router bits, and pray to God I get it right the first time, because it's a one-shot deal with the router bits I'm going to use. And that's these guys right here. Oops, I hope you're in the camera, I didn't see. They're a lock miter bit. So, gun cabinet's moving on. Desk, I gotta print out a piece of paper for the door. Once I get these glued together, then I'm gonna make the last door I need for that desk. Get that built, and then by the time that's built, and these are glued together, and that's glued together, I should be able to load up and take all this stuff to the farm and run it through the surface sander. But yeah, I gotta get the surface sander in here, so. But we're moving along. It's been kind of a good day now. So that's where I'm at on this gun cabinet. Got working on the 4th, halfway done for making the octagonal top. So it's going to be fun. So, all right, I'll be back. Oh yeah, I'm going to add this in. You know, last week I said I took my wife to the doctor, and they did some tests, did their ultrasound to see she's having a problem with cysts. Yeah, basically they never called us back, so we called them, and they basically said she's got to cut out the sugars and carbohydrates, and then the problem should go away. I said, guys, you're missing something. She is in too much pain to have something that simple. I mean, my wife isn't in pain. She shouldn't need to be in this pain that she's in. So I kind of jumped down the nurse's throat, and evidently she got a hold of the doctor. And now my wife is getting sent to another specialist to see why she's having the pain in her gut and why things feel the way they do. And we've been fighting with this since February, I think it was, we started. I mean, she's got a pain in her hip, her feet, her legs, her gut. And then my wife ain't no model, but she's not that big either, and all they see is a big person, and that's all they blame. It's your weight, it's your weight. So now on the 18th of the month, got another appointment with another specialist to try and see if this gal can get some answers for her, because this is getting old. So my wife's kind of a little mad at me because I went and told them that I will probably take their appointment, and I talked to her, and I said, well, no one should be in as much pain as you are. And she says, you know they're going to say. And I said, no, I've been big all my life, and I don't have the pain you do. So they're missing something. I don't know what, but I really wish they would figure it out. Or if this doctor can't do it, I guess get us a referral to Rochester, and I'll get her up there somehow. And she's in too much pain for one person, so I guess if anybody can send prayers for her, or send her some healing to get her out of this pain. I mean, it's unbearable for her. So, but she keeps plowing forward. All right. Well, I gotta go check stuff I glued up, and I think I got all 8 sides glued up for now. Started on the last door for the desk there, and yeah. Oh, and I got a project sitting over there in that corner right there I got to get going on too. So, all right. Well, the pile of oak's getting a little smaller. All right, from there to there is my oak pile. There is the upright pieces for the gun cabinet ready to go through the surface sander. We got 8 of those. Just cut the base pieces out of plywood. 8 of those, which help clean up my fall off pile from the plywood. I know I'd have some reason, I mean, no reason to cut up a full sheet when you don't need it. And this one is the drawer front for that one, and that one down there are the drawer front, and the small one there is the drawer front for the desk. That one here is the panel to go in this door that's laying here for the upper. And then I got drawer boxes to make, and some drawer slide material to put in. And then I think I'm going to be finally ready to finish sanding that, route the edge on the desktop. Oh, I got to build the thing for it. I come up with another idea on how to do the keyboard area there. So I'm glad I didn't get that desk done when I did, because the way I thought about it wasn't going to work out as good as the way I just thought of. So, yeah. So, we're getting there. So I've got the gun cabinet, desk, and that going. Oh, and then this armoire here for the mother-in-law. I gotta get the backs cut in, and I got the doors cut out. I got too many projects going on, and I need to make sure I got enough oak to finish this gun cabinet for sure. And the desk for sure. Mom's been waiting on this armoire now, and so she's not too much of a hurry, but she is. So, yeah. We got quite a bit done today, so it's already 10 after 7. I'm thinking about going home, find some supper, and call her quits for the day. I gotta go out and take care of the animals yet. And my cat, I broke down and moved him into the shop. I suppose I better take him a litter box. I can't get too mad at him if he did. So yeah, that was one way to eat up a bunch of leftover scraps I didn't know what I was going to do with. I kind of had an idea, but I'd rather use up the scraps instead of waste a full sheet of plywood, because they ain't giving that stuff away anymore. So I really wish the temperature to get up to about 20. It'd stay really nice in here. This -1 and 0, I mean, and 8. It's cool in here. That's why I haven't unclamped that stuff yet, because it's a little cool. So I guess I don't know much else. So Well, I guess we'll get up and do this again tomorrow, make more sawdust. And got a metalworking project that the guy wants to do quick too, so I gotta get stuff done and just keep on emotating. So, alright, well, thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing and just putting up with me. So, well, we'll see you guys either tomorrow or the next day. Thanks. Bye.